after every song. Really concerned about that. Do you guys mind if I start with a blues song? How do you feel about the blues? You're not listening? I'm going to start with a blues song anyway. I got holes in my trainer, I got a hole in my soul. I've been walking round in circles, I think I'll never find home. I take a step into the shoe shop, I take 2 steps back. The idea of getting new ones is giving me a heart attack. Put yourself in my shoes, it ain't comfortable. You know I need to get some new ones, I got the new shoes blues. I made my bed, I'll lie in it, and you can lie here too. You might wake up in the morning with the new shoes blues. I gotta get a pair of laces, better than the ones I've got. I gotta learn to put my foot down, I'm gonna learn to tie a knot. I wanna know where they came from, I wanna know where they're made. I wanna know which country, which sweatshop and which brand name. Put yourself in my shoes, it ain't comfortable. You know I need to get some new ones, I got the new shoes blues. I made my bed, I'll lie in it, and you can lie here too. You might wake up in the morning with the new shoes blues. I just want to warn you in advance, this song sounds like all of my other songs. But this one's a blues song because I use the word blues in the title. It's the easiest way to make a blues song. Say the word blues in it. The reason that the blues is called the blues is because it rhymes with so many different words. It's the whole history of the blues there. There's millions of colours that they could have chose from. Obviously orange doesn't rhyme with anything. So what does it rhyme with? Orange. It's questionable. Orange rhymes with Stonehenge. It's like the Aztec world in a Crystal Maze. Sorry? Spinal Henge. I got the Spinal Henge blues. See, it's so easy. It's the So Easy blues. Anyway, I'm going to finish this song. And then after that I'm going to do another one. And then I'm going to talk a little bit. And then I'm going to do another song. Ideally, in between the songs, you guys will clap. Do you want a little practice clap? Halfway through a song, practice clap. Good work. We're going to get on really well. Since you did so well on that clap, you get to choose how the end of this song goes. You've got 3 choices. Do you remember the Choose Your Own Adventure books? It's just going to be like one of them. I can either do it fast, or I could do it slow, or I could do it the same speed. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? She's indecisive. Fast. Turns out they're made in China, the new shoes of mine. Brand new pair of Reeboks, it wasn't even a crime. And I can walk down the high street and everybody has a look. Said, nice new shoes, bro, where did you get them from? Put yourself in my shoes, it ain't comfortable. You know I need to get some new ones, I got the new shoes blue. Do you want to just turn these both this one is just down a little bit because it just feels like they're going off? Not that I want to be put on record for ever being the guy that asked for the music to be turned down, but I said it. So I've actually had a really busy summer, and this is kind of like my last gig outside. So it's a big moment for me. I played at a place called Boscombe on a cricket launch with a bunch of rich idiots in Berkhamsted yesterday. I want you to know you're the polar opposite of that, but I sold a fuckload of CDs yesterday and I feel I'm going to sell none today, and it was a lot easier to get to Berkhamsted. But anyway, I'm going to try and link that into a song. I'm going to sing a song about where I'm from. I come from a village called Rain, next to a town called Braintree, near the city of Colchester, in the middle of the Essex County. A semi-detached house with 3 cars on the drive. Mum used to work at a swimming pool and Dad at a building site. My brother used to sell a little bit of hash, but never enough to get caught. He used to rag it around the town at night in a Mark II Ford Escort. 6 years of Notley High School got me 4 GCSEs. It's not the greatest education, but it was good enough for me. And on sunny Sunday afternoons we'd go down to Southend, Peter Pan's playground, it was cool back then. We'd all walk down the seafront to the pier for fish and chips. I used to hang around in arcades playing Mortal Kombat, so I'd sing a song for Southend on Radio 2. I think they want me to make fun of it, but I can only tell the truth. So if you've never been to Essex, don't be so quick to knock it, cause the reality TV show don't know everything about it. They made a reality TV show about Bournemouth. Can you imagine? They would paint an unrealistic picture. I want you to know that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of things that I know about Bournemouth, but I don't know a hell of a lot. I just learned in the poetry tent that this is where Mary Shelley's from. Is that right? I've never read it, but I saw the film. Actually, I don't even think I've seen the film. I know the story. Well, we've all heard jokes about Essex girls and how people think they're easy. Loudmouth, blonde and stupid, with a baby in the belly. Well, back in Braintree College, I was in love with a girl called Claire, a smart little vegetarian, as pretty as the flower in her hair. On sunny Sunday afternoons, I'd take her to Southend. We'd bunk the train to the seaside to hang out with our friends. The roller coaster's tiny, it's not like Alton Towers, but with the right one sitting next to you, you go round and round for hours. So I'll sing a song for Southend on Radio 2. I think they want me to make fun of it, but I can only tell the truth. So if you've never been to Essex, don't be so quick to knock it, cause the reality TV show don't know everything about it. What county are we in? That doesn't work. And in my line of work, I visit lots of different places. I iron out the cliches, try to understand the creases. It's good to have some character, it makes you who you are. And I'd rather be from Essex than from Buckinghamshire. See, the reason I asked what county it was in is because a lot of counties end with shire, and it's a really great way to relate with your crowd if you pretend that you don't like the place that they're from. I've found it's a difficult way, but sometimes relationships are difficult. Do you agree with that? I like Dorset, and I've actually got they've got in Dorset wristbands, haven't they? I love that festival. It's a shame there wasn't one this year. It's a beautiful place. So I guess we can sing festival tunes. Shall I just do the hit now? I'll do the hit now on the hope that you don't all leave. I did once go to see the Coral at Brixton Academy, and they opened with Dreaming of You, and then everybody left. Me included. I was like, Thanks, guys. It's a big man that's got one song in his repertoire. I met a pretty girl at a festival with a bag of MDMA. We both took a great big dab and went to greet the day. Now I warn you, this shit tastes foul when you put it in your gob. But try to swallow all of it, it'll knock your fucking socks off. So the two of us were wired, the festival's in flow. We wandered round and watched some bands, smiling as we go. As the day turns into nighttime, the fire's being lit. We dance to an unknown DJ and sneak a little kiss. Well, being drunk can make a girl seem prettier than she is. I'm not the only one who's made mistakes when I was pissed. And trying to work out right from wrong on ecstasy is tough. But it's empty and amazing, and I feel like I'm in love. So with the night comes brand new friends everywhere we go. And we're sitting round campfires with people we don't know. And every time we move along, we have another dab. I'm gurning my face off, but I'm really, really glad. We're cuddling and kissing, we're talking like a team. We're dancing so intensely for life and love and dreams. As the moon watches the sunrise, it opens up the day. But we just open up the wrap for more MDMA. Well, being drunk can make a girl seem prettier than she is. I'm not the only one who's made mistakes when I was pissed. And trying to work out right from wrong on ecstasy is tough. But it's empty and amazing, and I feel like I'm in love. So as I said before, I think this song sounds like all of my other songs. But for whatever reason, this is by far the most popular song I've ever written. People really cling to it. And it's cool, I'm completely cool with that. It means I get to travel a lot and sing this song to a lot of different people in a lot of different places, and that's a lot of fun. And I was in a place called Bedford, which I won't go into details about. But I was playing a gig on a Tuesday night in like a working man's club in Bedford. And normally at my gigs you have to be over 18 to come in. It's just kind of as standard, but it wasn't the case in Bedford, and they were just letting anybody in. And I was letting them in early. It was 5 o'clock and we was in the venue, and this kid, he was about 15 years old, and he was off his head. Right? Eyes rolling, gurning, proper off his head. Tuesday night, Bedford. And I was like, fuck. This is a nightmare. And he was like, I really like your music, which is a nice thing to hear. And he was like, I listened to your music and decided to start taking drugs. And that hit me like a brick in the face. It was really harsh. That's not what I want to be doing at all. I was just singing about the good times. I wasn't trying to promote the use of hard drugs to 15-year-olds in Bedford. My banjo player Bobby, he was so upset, he left and went home. I was up all night doing E's in Bedford with the 15-year-olds. And I wrote my first ever anti-drug song, and it's called The Children of Bedford. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. There's a time to be quiet, a time to sing. There's a time to get drunk, a time to stay sober. There's probably time to work out that everything will kill you. And sometimes if you laugh too much, it's gonna make you cry. Are you really, really happy if you're always really high? Everything in moderation and one thing at a time. Cause it's never been a secret what the drugs do to your mind. And just cause I've got a song about MDMA, well that don't mean that I think you should take it every day. I'm glad that the children of Bedford like my songs. I hope they don't interpret them wrong and start doing it for the thrill, forgetting about the fun and end up getting lost in a dangerous world of drugs. Well, I was 15 years old when I started smoking weed. 750 for a team of hash, Mandarin Shinnery. We'd all go down the steps at the park and That's where I learned to skin up. And then I started building lungs and pipes at lunchtime at school, using plastic bottles and carrier bags, squares of tinfoil. I used to love the way it made me think and feel and giggle. I never felt no peer pressure, I did it because I wanted to. The soft drugs lead to hard drugs, I guess that might be true. Because a year or so later, I was on speed too. We'd go round Craig's brother's house every Friday night, chipping for a gram and talk until the sunrise. I never forget the taste of my first tea. It was plain and fucking simple, why they called it ecstasy. A nimble in the bud, a tingle in the spine, the feeling of euphoria, it happened every time. But just cause I've got a song about MDMA, that don't mean that I think you should take it every day. I'm glad the children of Bedford like my songs. I hope they don't interpret them wrong and start doing it for the thrill, forgetting about the fun and end up getting lost in a dangerous world of drugs. So then the days turn into months and the seasons start to change, and I'm squeezing to the toilet for a line of cocaine. A quick reaction and a blind confidence. It's addictive and expensive, but I couldn't give a toss. I was wonky off the ketamine, confused by the acid. The moral of the story though is knowing when to crack it. Know what you can handle, know when you should stop. Don't take folk singers as role models. And just cause I've got a song about MDMA, that don't mean that I think you should take it every day. I'm glad the children of Bedford like my songs. I hope they don't interpret it wrong and start doing it for the thrill, forgetting about the fun and end up getting lost in a dangerous world of drugs. So there's a right and a wrong to everyone. There's a hard luck story and a half decent song. There's a spliff in the ashtray, a pen in my finger, a moral to the story that I can't even remember. But sometimes if you laugh too much, it's gonna make you cry. You should enjoy the roller coaster and not get taken for a ride. Everything in moderation and one thing at a time. But whatever you do, just don't take my advice. Oh, we got a nice vibe on now, haven't we? I don't know how long I'm supposed to play for. God, I've not got any songs in my head, so if you do want to shout them out, I can play them. Laura Marlin, let's do it. This is an old song. Well, I fancy Laura Marlin, but she's only 16. She hasn't even finished her GCSEs. Her voice is just so sexy. She plays a mean guitar. I love the songs she sings so much, I know them off by heart. Oh Laura, what am I gonna do? If only I was 10 years younger and I wasn't going bald. Well, I fancy Laura Marlin, but she's already got her man. He's probably in her science class, holding her hand. She's written him 10 love songs, I've only written one. But if you hear it, Laura, would you sing along? Oh Laura, what am I gonna do? If only I was 10 years younger and I wasn't going bald. Yeah! So what are you feeling, Boscombe? You want more pub and Holloway? Day the dance music died, okay. Is there any old ravers in the house? There's a few. Strange how music really repeats itself. A couple of festivals this year I've seen Billy Bunter. Billy Bunter's back on the scene. And who else was it? Slipmat or someone. Playing at little festivals not too dissimilar to this. Like Billy Bunter's got to be like coming on 60 now. And like for someone that plays happy hardcore music, you know, as a folk musician I could just grow old with integrity and just be an old. I don't know if you could do that when you're playing happy hardcore to like a bunch of little kids that just want to hear dubstep. Like, I enjoyed it. I was still there. Yeah, this one. I was there on the day the dance music died. It's an old song. I got down on my knees, I cried and I cried. For all that I want is a pill in my mouth, a repetitive beat and a bass line to bounce. I was there on the day that techno gave in and the gypsies and squatters gave up ketamine, put down their sound systems and give them away to a noise that their children had started to make. How do the dead ones dance? Tell me this, I'll give you all a chance. I keep on dancing in the pouring rain, just put that techno music on again. And I witnessed the fall of a form of psytrance that made people dress stupid and dance in their pants while brewing up mushrooms and schooling their kids about spiritual healing with some other shit. Goodbye to the drum and the bass, and the MCs were hoodies who got in your face. The guns that were blazing but soon got reduced to the music of pop stars and So Solid crew. But how do the dead ones dance? Tell me this, I'll give you all a chance. Keep on dancing in the pouring rain, just put that techno music on again. Thanks guys. Since we've got a vibe on, you guys up for a sing-along now, are you? You didn't really sound that up for a sing-along. That's my GCSE and crowd control. Notice I pulled that out earlier with the practice clap. Let's have another practice clap. So easy. Give a man a microphone. Everybody stand on your heads. I'm joking. Stranger things have happened. This song's about the moon. We got any moon lovers in the house today? You're a coastal town, you gotta love the moon, eh? It plays a big part in whether your houses get washed away. So I'm going to do the verses by myself and we're all going to do the choruses together. The choruses, I go, and the moon went forward, and you go. We're not going to do a practice run, we're going straight in. Basically, when I do this, that means you lot should be singing. And it's like, it's called, in the industry, we call it a call and response. So there you go. Learning some tips on songwriting as well, everyone. It's the beginning of British summertime. The clocks go forward and the nights get light. The full moon, a week ago, had quite an effect on things at home. We all know full moons make things weird. It hasn't been this close for years. And the moon went full on a world gone crazy. Safe to say, this is fucking shit. We either do it or we don't. Alright, that was the practice. Blame the teachers, yeah? I know your sort. And the moon went full on a world gone crazy. Safe to say, can't take another earthquake, a great big wave, and a nuclear disaster. There's nothing we can do but throw a tomahawk at Libya. You might not think these things are linked, it's definitely worth a think. And we're told to think that the world's a mess, and no one really knows what to suggest. We read about the tragedy every day in the paper, the trouble to work to keep paying our taxes, help fund the country, help fund the war, when everybody's scared of losing their jobs. And the moon went full on a world gone crazy. Safe to say, I can't take another earthquake, a great big wave, and a nuclear disaster. There's nothing told the hawk at Libya, you might not think these things are linked, it's definitely worth a thing. You did great, guys. The last chorus is the same melody, but it's different words, right? Whoa, I think you're up for it. Before we do the chorus, we're going to do a verse. But that's okay, because we're British, and don't you know, we got the Olympics, it cost us a fortune, we've been building for years, a running track only a few people will use. You think that that's a waste of spending? Wait till you hear about the royal wedding, and the wedding bells ring across broken Britain. You wanna be a king, you gotta bring us a kingdom, not a celebrity, and a newspaper scandal, plain to see, just diverting our attention, because there's bigger things at stake, and then a slice of wedding cake.
I guess since you lot are all Bournemouth, you already know of Little Zach, the amazing beatboxer, Little Q. I would imagine he's a hero in these parts. He's probably seeing some of his headphones on, ignoring me. But if he was about, this is his cue. That's a bad joke. Fuck him. He's such a cocky little shit. He's brilliant, yeah, he's brilliant. But like I said, like, do you want to come up and beatbox? Yeah, I'll see what I can do, mate. Whatever. I thought we were buddies, man. He's let me down. So I'll do another song. Obviously that fucked with my flow as well now, so I can only ever think one song ahead. What do you want to hear now? What do you want the songs about? The price of rice. There's a song about money. Let's just sing you a different song about money. This song's about being skinned. Anybody ever been skinned before? It's about the good side and the bad side of being skinned.
Flash of pan, a storm in a teacup, an elephant in the room. On a train on my way to Bournemouth, emptying my pockets of a bad perfume. They've cut my mobile phone off. I don't get paid till the end of the week. I guess I piss up in a brewery. It's cheaper than you think. There's no money in making music. There's musicians who don't care. See, I like drinking whiskey and singing songs for taxi fare. I got a tenner in my pocket, baby. I'll take you somewhere nice if you say that you'll be my baby tonight. Well, I know that we're skinned, we can't afford anything, but maybe sometimes that means that we got everything. A walk in the park, it won't cost us a thing. Still got that tenner left in the morning. I think being skinned brings the best out of me. You couldn't buy my soul for 99p. I get a feeling like I'm losing your attention a little bit.
That's my job to read these kind of things. So what I'm going to do is actually yesterday, I've had a pretty heavy summer and it's messed with my mind a lot, and yesterday I was trying to convince myself to stay off drugs, and I wrote myself a theme tune because I was going to a party and I didn't want to take any Charlie at the party, so I wrote myself a theme tune, and it's the first ever reggae song that I've ever written, and I have to put on a funny voice. I didn't write it to play it live because I put on a funny voice, but because I've lost your attention already, I've got your attention back. Oh, now you turn up. Let me do my reggae tune and then we're just breaking musical boundaries. This song's called No Charlie No.
No Charlie no, no Charlie no, no Charlie no, no Charlie no. Well, I don't want to take any more Charlie. I don't want Charlie. No, Charlie, no.
It basically goes like that. I want you to know that I successfully went to the party and didn't take any Charlie.